let's go to this breaking story on weaponization that we've learned about in the Judiciary Committee. This Hunter Biden letter signed by 51 intelligence officials saying that the laptop was disinformation. We now know, as a result of a Republican majority and our efforts on the House Judiciary Committee, that that was triggered by the current Secretary of State, Tony Blinken. And the person he triggered to organize it was actually the one in the queue to be CIA director until Democrat Senator Wyden didn't like some of the stuff that he'd done in yesteryear. But these were the guys that saw their path to Secretary of State and CIA director being linked to the ability to create disinformation around politics. I wanted your reaction to the trouble Secretary Blinken's in.
Well, I think it's real trouble, and I think you did a great job describing it. The way I viewed it is here you have a guy who is organizing, spying, and disinformation for political purposes. He is, and then he's organizing all these people with security clearance. These guys, a lot of them still have national security clearance, Matt. And to me, I look at it and say, this is why we can't have nice things. You got a guy, and he's basically running us out of town, and he's doing it for political purposes. And part of it is because he just wants power. And when he gets to power, you have seen him. He's perhaps the worst Secretary of State. And there's a lot of bad ones, but he is so bad. And this attack by these 51 guys who just made this up, it ripples through. You got the FBI suppressing that laptop, and then they're basically given cover over that. And then I suspect that if you trace this around, you're going to see it tie right into the attempt to impeach Donald Trump over that Ukraine phone call. I think it all kinds of comes back to the same personnel.
And it is evidenced in the fact that their ideas seem to reemerge even when we try to squelch them and stop them. Let's find that Boebert tweet if we can and put it up on the screen. Congresswoman Boebert took note. This is her tweet at Lauren Boebert. The Director of National Intelligence has just stated they'll be opening up a new office to oversee, quote, misinformation. So they'll be trying for the third time to open their Ministry of Truth. Well, I kind of like the first couple of attempts. Time to kill this one too. Or she said she killed the first couple of attempts, so wants to kill this one too. So we would certainly agree with Congresswoman Boebert, but she is highlighting the fact that even when you kill the Ministry of Truth at the Department of Homeland Security, then the Director of National Intelligence tries to reincarnate the enterprise.
Yeah, this is so Orwellian. I mean, you're just continually fighting the same fight. It's a Sisyphean type of effort. We're rolling the rock up, and it keeps rolling back down on us. And that tells me it's time to blow some of this stuff up.
Which goes back to the debt limit, because guess what? Guess what? Raising the debt limit is the fuel that propels all of this. Right. It really is.
Yes. Well, look, you and I have a mutual friend here. I love this guy, but he's always saying we need to stop funding the people who are trying to destroy the country. Well, you know how you do that? You don't give them $1.5 trillion debt ceiling increase. You just say, no, we're going to go back to spending within our means. And then we're going to just get rid of programs, eliminate agencies. There's 1,200 agencies, programs, departments that we haven't even authorized that are receiving $500 billion a year, Matt. That is insane.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel with notifications turned on. You won't want to miss any of the breaking news.